Okay, so here we are with the Rig Doctor Flexi Clean. We got this because we got carpets and hard floors 50% in this house, and we've got this little thing here recently who's been a little chihuahua for my mother, and she's been weeing all over mother's floor because mother's not been house treating as well as I can in her room when she's had her in her room. So we've got that to clean, but we've also got lots of hard floors to clean properly in here because they've not had a proper good wash. So I saw this and thought, got great reviews about how good it is for doing both things, both cleaning carpets, carpets and hard floors. It says there, carpets and hard floors, carpets and hard floors. But before I do that, like most YouTubers are doing these days, not just at the end of the videos but at the beginning, I'm going to say remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more EVs and cars and tech stuff and hoovers and whatnot. Subscribe to my channel. Do it now. Remember to press that bell thing as well. Yeah. So now it's time for slice time. Most YouTubers call this unboxing, but for me I call it slice time because I get the slice out here, my nice little chef's knife for my chops, doing the chefing, and let's unbox this Flexi Clean. Let's pull that back a bit. Okay, put it on its side like this. So there's the top of the box, the front of the box. So you can see, easily deep cleans both carpets and hard floors. 2 in 1. There you go. You can get Mr. Slice for slice time here. Right, so we'll just do a little slice through there, and a little slicey slice through there. Make sure I keep hold of my receipt, and a bit of slicey slice down here. Nice and sharp, as all Japanese steel chefing knives should be, or sushi knives. Right over there. Right, let's have a look in this thing here. Cardboard. Oh, with the instructions. Now remember the instructions to tell you how to destroy your device, how destroying it works. Quickest way to destroy your device is in here. Oh, the first thing we notice is the all-in-one floor cleaner. We've got some of that there. And what's this thing here? That'd be the top part of the handle, it looks like. Yeah, let's get that out. Yeah, the top part of the handle. Very groovy design on there, isn't it? Let's pull that bit after that. Ooh, nice patterns. Oh, it's like textured as well. It's got that Rig Doctor quality feel to it. Right, what have we got here? We got the hard floor squidgy. So let's get that out. So this is for your hard floors, it's like a squidgy thing. Sucks them up like that. What else can I see? Well, I can see a big lump of cardboard. Pull that out of the way. Over there. Over there. And we've got a big lump of cardboard in the front here. Let's get that out. And it looks like in there we have, if the light will let you see it. Don't know if I can or not, but basically we've got the rest of the thing in here. So let's pull it out. There it is. Now I was told there was 2 bottles of cleaner in most of these, but all I've got is this one, the all-in-one, not the pet clean. This is another bottle somewhere that I've not noticed yet. You never know. Nothing in there. Nothing in that bit of plastic. Nothing in that one. Anything in here? Nope, nothing in that bit of plastic. Cardboard. Stuff that back in. Nothing there. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy the pet cleaning stuff instead myself, or I could just see what it's like with this all-in-one for now. Guess the second bottle will be the pet clean. Anyway, right, so there's the thing there for you. Let's go with the thing there. So obviously it doesn't have the handle in the top yet. Let's pull this bit of packer off. Like so. Right. There's something in there. Oh, it's those little silicone things. And there it goes. Right, one more bit of cardboard to go. Back in there. And there's the thing there for you. They're placking around. Cable tie now to get rid of. Cable tie, the cable. Not the cable tie, the cable. Right. This is the cable tie here. That's a cable tie, Cliff. This is a cable tie. There you go, cable untied. Okay, so we have the carpet suction thing here. So what I remember, you just push something forward, or you push it in like that, push forward like that, and it should lift off like so. Yeah. And there's some packing cables covering it like so. It looks quite compact. I thought with it being a 2-in-1 cleaner it would be bigger in this, so I'm impressed with that already. Let's pull some of this packing protective coverings off. Okay. And I think the first thing we want to look at with these things, because some of these have just got fixed brushes, some of the cheaper ones and that, but some of the cheaper carpet cleaners do just have the fixed brushes, but most of the better ones now have a rotating brush to scrub your carpet. So with this being a carpet shampooer and for hard floor cleaner, let's have a look. What has it got underneath? It looks like it has a rotating brush to do the scrubby scrub on your floor. It's a nice central one as well. There's no like big lump of plastic in the middle where the belt goes around. Imagine the belt's at one of these sides, or it's probably a bit at both sides. Bit of side scrubbing materials there as well. I don't know where the spray comes out of the back of the machine. Guess we'll figure that out when we use it. Right, let's put this back up. And we'll put the, so when you want to go to hard floors, I guess you put this one on, like so. Somehow. Let's have a look. The plastic pull off it. Have a look. Oh, it goes out there like that. There you go. So that'll be hard floor. And all you would do round here, I believe, is hard floor carpet. So when you go to do a hard floor, you would just do it like that, and then over here on this side, you would just go from. Let's have a look here. Yeah, you just got the floor cleaning. So just press that one to start, I suppose. And then make sure you, when you do the hard floor, make sure you got the hard floor tool on the front here. And when you do carpet shampooing, this one on without the squeegee bit in. See that? It's just a plastic one. That's the hard floor one with the squeegee in. Right there. That's the carpet one. And when you want to do carpet cleaning, you just, you've got like a groove there, and down here there's a hole, so you just push that in there and clip in. That's it fixed, I believe. If you do it right, there you go. That's the position for carpet cleaning. There we go, and there we have it. Right, so now I've got to attach the handle to the top of the thing. Attach the handle to the top of it, and that's how it is spray carpet. Push that there, that sprays on the carpet like that. So I think you will just have to push this in here and put a screw in somewhere. Now there's a thing, I didn't see a screw anywhere. Oh, screws already in the back. See, if I read the instructions, I wouldn't have to figure this out, would I? Always read the instructions. Destruction time. Remember your destruction time. Okay, let's get that screw out. Right, there's a puzzy screwdriver here. Just undo this like so. Slip this in. Yonk. Once it's going in, you just force it down, yeah, and you push it a little bit. Screw back on the bottom there. Assembled. Right, so I guess what we need to do now is fill the soapy water tank. There's a button on the top here. I think I'll press that down. press to release the tag. So you press this button down, there you go, it comes off. Some packing plastic on it as well. Yeah. So I'm going to pull the label off. Don't know. Yeah, we'll leave it up anyway for now. Right, so I gather you fill it in the bottom. And remember, this is very similar to the Rig Doctor spot cleaner I've got that I use for cleaning my taxi. And that was when my car was a taxi. Yeah, so I gather you just put it in there, fill it up to the level. Just say, friendly reminder. That's what this says on here. The dirty water tank must also be emptied each time you refill the clean water tank. Oh, it's a friendly reminder. When using Flexi Clean, make slow process over the floor area to achieve best cleaning results. Best go and fill this up then, eh? How much do we put in? As with ever with these things, I'm just going to put a cupful in and fill the rest with warm water. Nice. So here, all-in-one floor cleaner. Top off this. Put a good cupful in, I think. Oh, I'll pull this off. That'll do. Right, good cupful in. So, right, water going. Fill level, where's the fill level? Fill level there. Gotta be the fill level. Put this back in. I'm going to stick this back on the machine. Right, so it's tightened down. There it goes and clip. So I'm going to go and do mother's carpet upstairs first for this, because that's really stinky with weebies off the door. I'll put me there. And after that I'll come back downstairs and do this rug. It needs, this Persian rug needs a bit of a, Turkish rug I mean, needs a bit of a clean, because she's weed on there a few times as well. And then I'll do some of the hardwood flooring we've got out in the passageway and that, to test the hard floor cleaner on it. So that's the bit I'll film. I'll not film Mum's room because she doesn't want me to. So I've just been reading the instructions, because it did leave the floor, the hard floor, a bit damp upstairs with the squeegee, and I had to use a towel to dry it off. I mean, it did scrub the floor really well, but I still had to use a towel because this didn't soak up as much. But what I've also noticed is when you spray, use the trigger here, spray, it makes, that's the only time the brushes rotate, which I thought was a bit strange, because I've heard a lot of these machines, the brushes rotate all the time. So even when you're drying, you can scrub a bit more water out the carpet. I also did not get this clicked on properly, so I wasn't sucking any water up. So I think an important thing to remember is these two little clips here, this side and this side, you need to push them in down here first, sort of like, see these black bits here? Make sure they're pushed in first, fit it in before you then click it in at the top like that. Because what I did is I just went straight on the top where they're not clicked in, so it wasn't actually. And the first time I used it, I take these things off. The first time I used it, I thought, oh, this is really light, but it wasn't picking any water up because there was no suction. It wasn't actually sucking, so that's why it felt light. Once I got this working properly, it was a bit harder to push, which is fine. You know it's harder to push only because it's sucking the water out. Without that, it is quite a light machine, but once you get the suction on, it does start to feel a bit heavier. but I guess that's a good thing, isn't it? Not a bad thing. Now I need to make sure this is clipped in properly again, so push both of them in first, then the top, and they're in. So I've got a clean bit of water now. Will now film me doing a bit of this Turkish rug, like this little creature here. You've been weighing on, haven't you? And film some of that happening. Before we do that, I thought I would show a bit of how the brushes work. So yeah, you press the button up here to spray, and that's the only time these brushes will rotate. So when you're not spraying, they're not rotating, so all you're really doing is sucking. There's no extra scrubbing going on. So first of all, we'll change this back to carpet, because I did hard floors last, and then down to that. The brushes are very wet when they are rotating, but then when you're not actually holding the trigger down to wet the floor, they're no longer rotating. So all you've got then is the suction at the front. Now the booklet, the destruction manual, says you got to go forward and backwards twice, holding the trigger down over each area. So that's how we shall shampoo this rug from here. Recording? Yeah. So, floor's not that damp. Should take about an hour to clean, I would say. Still got that much clean water left, so I think what I'll do now is empty the dirty water tank, see what kind of muck we've got out of this carpet. And then we'll do the bit of wooden floor, laminate flooring out there with the hard floor cleaner. Where's the hard floor cleaner gone? With this on. And see how much muck we can pick out of that. So let's have a look, see how much dirt we got out of this. Look at that dirt. Let's go and check it in the sink. Hey, let's have a look at this then. Yuck. Let's just have a look at this. And I hadn't done that with the spot cleaner not too long ago as well. Yeah. Right, laminate flooring. Hard floor cleaner. The notches at the bottom first, make sure they're in, and clip it in there. There you go. Now, just need to turn this little fella down here to hard floor there. And go and do the laminate flooring in there. To me, that floor is still quite damp, very wet. I think I'm going to have to get a towel and dry it off. I mean, I'm sure it's given it a good scrub and cleaned it well, but it's left it quite a lot wetter than I would have hoped. But let's just get this on here and dry it off. Right, now to empty the dirty water tank and see how much muck we got off the laminate floor. Not very much water in there, it hasn't sucked very much up, has it? I think most of it's still on the floor. Let's have a look at the colour of it anyway. Yep, not very much water in there. See what it looks like anyway. Quite dirty still. Okay. Bit sweaty after that. I think I need a drink. Hard work this. So, impressions of the Rig Doctor Flexi Clean. Yeah, it's an alright 2-in-1 cleaner, I suppose. It does scrub your hard floors really well. It just leaves them a lot wetter than I would have hoped. I think it'll do for a little place like this because I haven't got that much floor space to cover. It'll cover for this little terror, stop nibbling, and little accidents. And yeah, it'll give me hard floors a good scrub. I just need to go over it with a towel, I think, afterwards, because this thing is not sucking up enough. So what I'll probably recommend, if you've got a bigger place than we have and you've got the money, is to get a dedicated shampooer and a dedicated hard floor cleaner. I think you can get there's a Croucher home hard floor cleaner, and it's also a Bissell one, and I've heard they leave the floor a lot drier because they've got rotating brushes that scrub up after themselves. But yeah, this will give all laminate floors and hard and wooden floors and that a good scrub anyway. And then I just need to go around with a towel and dry it off because there's not that much of them. But yeah, it saves space and all. We haven't got room for all these things in this little place. It's only a little 2 bedroom house this. And what does Wiley think of it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Anyway, remember to like and subscribe, and thanks again for watching. Oh, press the little bell. Don't have to press the little bell. Tell them, press the little bell. Press the bell. Press the bell. Press the bell. Subscribe. 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 Who's that?